Saturday, March 16th. It's going on 10 o'clock, and I came out here to look and see what happened, if anything. Didn't really think anything was happening. And then I looked over the railing and noticed that the banana, which I put up in the basket, the peel is laying on the ground right here. So I'm thinking that might have been them. That's interesting. I'm glad they ate it. It's Sunday, March 17th, and it's 8:05 a.m. And I've been up looking around. Boy, were they busy last night. First of all, I'm on the front porch, of course, but that little stuffed cat that usually sits right here, facing forward, is now down here on the bottom. And it's facing this way, which I don't know if that means anything or not. But it is looking towards the gorilla on the swing. Okay, and then I've already been to the back porch and found stuff. So I'll show you in a second. So then I walked out here to the back porch, and the grill lid is up. I don't see anything in it. What the heck was that? Maybe it was those things. But I don't see anything in it. Nothing is disturbed on the railing. And it's been so windy, I got tired of worrying about these things blowing off, so I made this little arrangement. I velcroed them to the railing. Okay, so that's not all they did. Let's keep going around here. The banana that was in the basket is gone, and the peel is over here. Okay, now the next thing is around the other side of the house. I'll show you that in a second. Just an update, the 4 rocks are still here. So if you remember a video or two back, I showed you my pathway around the house that I take, and that little A glyph, which is there, and then this one over here, and then if you keep walking, I also showed you this stick pointing this way around, you know, the way I go. Well, this morning there are these 3 sticks lined up right here. They're actually not sticks, they're hosta stems. And I don't remember those being there yesterday. I'll check back, but I think I would have noticed that. Because especially, I did notice up here, oh, well, let me show you this real quick first. These 3 stems or sticks were here in that last video that I showed you, lined up. So now there's those 3, these 3, and then what I noticed yesterday is if you keep going, these 3. And I don't remember seeing those before. So I find that very interesting. Now, other than that, I don't think anything else happened. But that was quite a bit. So I'm happy. Okay. That'll be it for now. Okay, I found the photo that I took whenever I made that video about the glyphs going around the path that I take. So this is the one at the corner of the house, and as you can see, it was February 26th that I took that picture. And so that was that one. Now this is the one this morning, and you can clearly see 3 hosta stems lined up there, and they were not there on the 26th. So this is 26th, this morning. Very interesting. Tuesday, March 19th, 8:14 a.m. And I had put 2 apples and a banana in the basket, and they're gone. That was 2 days ago. The banana peel is here. They always peel a banana, I think, and eat it right away, but the 2 apples, there's no sign of them anywhere. They're totally gone. And that's usually what happens. So, that's all that happened. We were out here playing, me and Annabelle. She picked the ball up and put it in there, and then it went down there, and then we went to look at the cows, and then we walked all the way around and back down here, and now it's back where it goes, and Jim didn't do it. So I'm thinking the Bigfoots put it where it goes. So I wouldn't be surprised if they are watching us like usual. It's Wednesday, March 20th. It's 8:31 a.m. And just to let you know, Annabelle was here yesterday. I don't know that it's related to anything, but the first thing I noticed is that these are all messed up. They were all sitting up, and this one was facing straight. And let's see, these are not touched at all. These are messed up a little bit, and these are moved. These might possibly be moved. Let me look real quick. Okay, yes, see, they were in the middle. Now they're moved a little bit. Okay, here's how the things were lined up. Oh, I got this. I must have taken the pictures from the other side of the railing, but you can see the green ones were not moved, and those are all straight. Now they're not. And this is how I left the dolls. And that's how they are now. Let's go over here to the food basket. Okay, last night I put 2 apples and a banana in there. And as you can see, they're gone. What's weird, though, is, first of all, this is out of its hole. It goes in right there. I'm seeing a lot of dirt around the edges. And this time, I'm not seeing the banana peel. I haven't looked around the yard yet over here, but I don't see the banana peel. And I don't see any signs of the apples. So I'm going to look around and I'll let you know. But I don't understand what this is all about. Or any of it, actually. Just don't really know. Okay, I've looked all around the yard there, back here. I don't see any signs of the banana or apples. They must have carried all 3 of them off this time, instead of eating the banana here. Didn't understand how they broke this. Or it's not broke, it's just out of the hole. I'll fix it. There was one more thing I wanted to show you. When I went to bed last night, I knew that all 4 of these stones were in line, and now this one's here. So either Jim accidentally kicked it when he went to work, or they moved it. And then Sunday we had company, and there were 4 people here, and they were, out in front a lot. And one of the stones got out of place. I can't remember if it was this one or this one, but it ended up clear up in there somewhere. And I put it back because I wasn't sure if they kicked it or not. So we've had one stone be moved twice. So I'm going to leave it alone. I mean, I don't know if it was an accident or if they did it, so I'm just going to leave it alone. See if anything else happens. Because whenever I saw the one that was moved Sunday, I put it back in line. Because I figured it was probably kicked. But I wasn't sure. So anyways, that's what's going on with that. I just talked to Jim on the phone, telling him what happened this morning. And these rocks, I told him about that. And he said, well, that wasn't for me because I am really careful now when I step off the porch to not mess with the rocks. He says he gets over in the grass and walks. He said he's very careful because I kind of get upset if he's not, if he doesn't pay attention. So now he's paying attention. So he said that's definitely not from him. So that must have been them moving it. One more thing that happened yesterday when Annabelle was here. Before Jim got home from work, we were out walking around seeing the cows and all that. And we went up there and Annabelle ran up in there by the fence. Right in that area. And then whenever Jim came home, Annabelle and I were on the back porch and she wanted to go see the cows again, so we all walked that way. And when we got up there by the fence area, we found this. I'll show you real quick. I put it up here on my mantle. We found this. And I didn't see it the first time that we were up there. And if you remember the last time all the grandkids were here, and Braxton found the antlers back there under the pine tree. So I just think that's kind of a little bit of a strange coincidence. And I've never found any with that part still attached, but I'm not a hunter, I don't know. Maybe somebody, one of you guys could let me know what that's all about. But anyways, I've never found sheds in the yard before. Now we found 2 in just a little over a month. And both times was when the grandkids were here. So anyways, interesting. Thursday, March 21st, and it's 7:48 a.m. I put an apple and a banana in the basket last night, and there's the banana peel. And there's no sign of the apple. And this is unhooked again. Other than that, I don't see anything. Okay, I just put that back. But yesterday it was unhooked, and just so that everybody knows, nothing is disturbed on the railing today. And that is unhooked like yesterday, so I don't think the two are related. The stuff being disturbed yesterday and that being unhooked. Okay, since I made the videos this morning, I left and was gone from 9:45 to 1:30. And when I came home and I checked everything and there was nobody here, this showed up. And I just looked back in the videos that I took on the camcorder, and it's little, but I didn't see this, but I'm going to check it to make sure. But here's the story of why there's sticks. Okay, when I put those sticks out, I took those, a couple of them, and I broke them, and I laid one on each individual of us and of them. See, there's 4 of them and 4 of them. And then I told them, you know, what I was doing, and asked them to tell me how many of them there are. You know, so I put 4 sticks there to represent us, and these, there's 10 of them for them to do whatever they want to do with. So far, they're not doing anything. Well, this morning when I got up, the ones on the Bigfoots were gone. These ones were still here, but I thought, okay, well, the wind blew them off and whatever, and they obviously weren't interested. So I just thought I'm just going to take them all away, and I threw them on the ground, and I left. Now I'm back, and while I was gone, they did this. And I don't know what it means. It's beside the big one, the Big Daddy. But I think I'm going to gather up the little sticks or make new ones and put them back. Let's see if anything happens. I put this out last night. They haven't touched it. Nothing else was touched. Just the banana and the apple. And that. Okay, I'm going to gather up those little sticks. Okay, I left that one where they put it. And then I made a little bit smaller one, put it by the girl, the mom. And a little bit smaller one put by the teenager, and a little bit smaller one than that by the little guy. And then I put a bigger one by Jim, 2 small ones by the babies, Elizabeth and Annabelle, and a little bit smaller than Jim's beside me. So that's the setup, and we'll see if anything happens in the morning. Okay, so it's 6:30, and I just got up from a nap, came out and checked stuff, and now the one that was beside him, whoops, is now on the ground. And this one's moved. So why? Unless the wind blew it off, but for some reason I'm finding that kind of hard to believe. There isn't any wind really. Okay, don't see anything else. I'm just thinking. Now before, that was the only one that they put there. And now that's the only one that was gone. So what's that? I don't even know if that is, if they did it for sure. Those are all the same. Okay. It's like 5 till now. This is on the ground again. And this one is crooked, just like the first time. So could be the wind, I think. Wonder if I could, I wish there was some way to make it so it wouldn't blow. I'll work on that. It's Friday, March 22nd, 8:15 a.m. And I'm at the back porch. First thing I noticed was that all their sticks are gone except for his, but I tucked his under his arm. So I don't know if the wind blew them off. I'm not sure if they're moving them, so I'm going to have to tuck them under their arms. Okay, so now apple and banana's gone. The banana peel is here, right beside the other one. No sign of the apple. And I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Those are the same, and I don't see anything else. So, okay, that's it for now. I'm going to do some tucking and so that the wind can't blow those other ones, and we'll see what happens. Do you see that?
I do.
Why is that up on the roof?
I don't know.
And there's the basket. Clear over there past the sandbox.
I don't know. Can't answer that.
The lid isn't even here. Or, I mean, the handle.
And the handle's probably up on the roof.
Well, were they on the roof?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, there's the end of it.
So the handle's on the roof.
Nope. There's the handle. You think they're upset because there wasn't anything out here for
I
them?
don't know.
Okay, so we got a situation. Basket's ripped down. The strings are up on the roof. Hold it. So what I'm going to do is why can't I see? I'm going to get that string down that holds it, put it back together, and put the fruit in it. You guys, here's your banana and your apple. I'm sorry I forgot to put it out. There you go. There's your apple and banana. Okay, guys. Here's your apple and banana. So it's Saturday, March 23rd, 8:12 a.m. And apparently after I put the fruit out, put the basket back and everything, they came back because it's gone. There's no sign of any of it. These banana peels are old ones. The handle's out again. It sure is getting a lot of dirt around the edge of the basket. I'm going to take it in and clean it, I think, and then we'll see what new comes on it. But what's weird is over here. Okay, this is out of here, and it hasn't moved since I put it out. These are all messed up. Most interesting is that this little guy is moved way over there. And see, his stick is gone, and this guy's stick is gone. There's his stick. No, that's an old one. Let's see. I don't know. I'll have to find it. And then these are messed up a little bit too. They're just kind of... Oh no, wait. His stick is gone. Now, how did that get out? Because there's no way that could get out of there without help. Huh. Wonder if this means anything. So just those two sticks remain, and these three sticks remain. Okay. Oh, look. Oh, that might be from when they fell off here before. I was going to say there's dirt on it, but... Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in and get some breakfast. And then I'm going to come back out and straighten this all up. Clean the basket. There's one more thing. Hold on. Okay, we're here at the stone lineup. And I noticed, okay, this one's still out of place. Actually, I think, well, no, I'm going to leave it a little bit. But this little tiny one right here is in line. And I'm not sure if that, I don't think it was there before. I'm going to check. But I noticed that. And I think that's all. I didn't notice this morning until I brought these in to clean them. And I realized that there's a green game piece missing. And as you can see, it's not there this morning. It's the picture from this morning, so I'll look around for it real good and stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna find it. I'll bet you they took it. So cleaning everything up, I'm gonna put it back out. Right there it is. How the heck did it get clear over here? There had to be a young one up messing around. Maybe that's why the little guy was moved over this morning. Okay, I put everybody's stick back, except for Jim's. I gotta make him a new one. I'm gonna put this back, put this up, and I'll probably bring out banana and apple early so I don't forget. today. So that's all cleaned up. And I'll rearrange these, put everything back. Okay, I put those back, and I put the butterfly back through the hole, but I bent it this time. So if they want to get in there to put something in, they can do it. But that can't come out by itself. There, I got Jim a new stick, put it there. So this is how I'm leaving everything. This is a visor that I didn't want to use, so I just put it there to see if they'd want it, because it's kind of cool. It's yellow and it's see-through, so we'll see if that interests them at all. They're mainly interested in food right now. We just got back from town, and Jim's stick is missing again. I'm going to put it back here. I don't see how the wind would be blowing that, because it's down in there pretty good. See? It's 11:38, and I just went outside and looked at everything, and the fruit is gone. There was a banana and apple in there, but I forgot to take a picture, so I just wanted to record that at 11:38 it was gone, nothing else was messed up. 11:38 p.m. Okay, now the audio of the sniffing. I want to show everybody where everything was. I'd taken the lantern and put it back there. The recorder was there, and you can hear these chains. So we're thinking it was these. So I just wanted to let everybody know where everything was. It's Monday, March 25th, 8:17 a.m. I've already been looking around. One thing I noticed is that Jim's stick is gone again. Nothing else in there is disturbed. Surprisingly, fruit's still in the basket. And I saw one other thing around here. I'll show you in a second. As you know, I've been keeping an eye on this rock situation. First thing I noticed was this one right here, and it's in line, but that could have been there from anything, so just make a record of that. However, the rock that was sitting back here is gone. These ones are still in line, but that one that's been back here forever is gone. I don't see it unless that's it or that's it, but I don't think so. I'm a little perplexed by things this morning. Hopefully things get cleared up soon. It's Monday, March 25th, 2:45 p.m. And sometime this afternoon, Bigfoots were up. I put this on my chair, and I didn't even notice. And it's not in the middle of my chair unless the wind blew it. Look at that. What the heck? Some kind of plastic thing. There's hairs and stuff stuck in it. See that? I think I'm going to go in and get tweezers and pick that up. picked it up with tweezers. I haven't touched it. And that doesn't mean those hairs are from them, but there are hairs in it, for sure. Something else, I don't know if it's dirt. I mean, that's... It almost looks like balled up hair. Matted. Anyhow, I'm going to wrap it up and put it in the bag. So that I probably won't be opening again, because I don't want to contaminate it if that would happen to be Bigfoot hair. Apparently they were out back here too, because I had these laid out. This one was turned over, and here, I just found them in the yard today and put them here. I took a picture, so I'll show you, but it was laid out here, and it was turned over because it's blue. So apparently they were up here too. See? Thought they were pretty, so I laid them here. Jim still doesn't have his stick back. Okay, that's all I see. It's Tuesday, March 26th. It's 8:30 a.m. I do not know what's going on with this fruit in the basket. Banana peel's clear over here. No sign of that apple. I think I'm going to put that up higher. Okay, I've put that up quite a bit higher. I've hesitated to do it in case this was a little Bigfoot trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd hate for a little Bigfoot to not be able to reach it. But I want to eliminate other animals, so that is up quite a bit higher. We'll see how that works. I thought that it was eliminating other animals, being where it was before, and I'm still not sure that it wasn't. This is why the food thing is so difficult. It's hard to say for sure all the time what's getting it. There's always that little bit of doubt. I hate that. I want to know for sure. It's Wednesday, March 27th, 7:53 a.m. And I've already been out here and I am excited. First thing I saw was fruit's gone out of the basket. So that's awesome because I moved it up high, higher than it was. It's not down, and the fruit's gone. So I have no doubt in my mind now that a Bigfoot took that out of there. And then I noticed this. A gift. a little pink. Oh my gosh, and it's two-sided. How awesome is that? Oh my gosh. Guys, thank you. That's awesome. And I am so psyched about the combination of a gift and this. There's no doubt in my mind now that it's a Bigfoot taking that out. I'm so glad I did that. Picking it up higher like that. Sweet. This is great. And the recorder was out on my chair in the front porch last night. Haven't listened to it at all, just brought it in. We'll see if there's anything on it. Well, I'm happy. You know what's kind of weird is the color of this is the color on that butterfly. They've done that before. It's like they notice those things and they'll match stuff up. And also, still no stick for Jim. Jim's not stick worthy. Okay, so I'm so excited. What a great morning. About the sniffing video, okay, and the chains, I just realized there's chains up here too. Because we hang ferns from those. So Jim just leaves them up. So it could have been something touching those too. It's Thursday, March 28th, 9:32 a.m. And I've already checked, and the only thing that happened is that the banana and apple are gone out of the basket. And the handle's unhooked this time. Now last night, I came out and checked things at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m., and the fruit was gone at that time. So I know that it was somewhere between the time I put it out and 10 that they took it. I'll have to look back and see what that time was. Here's the picture that I took. It was 6:45 p.m. when I put it out. It's Saturday, March 30th, and it's almost 8 o'clock. And we had a fire last night. I just came out and checked things, and there's a new gift in the magnetic bowl. And I was kind of looking around, and I walked over to the fire, and I heard from down there what sounded like the start of the owl sound, but I'm not sure. So anyways, I'm doing this on my phone because I think I need to pick this up and acknowledge it now before I would go in and get my camcorder take that time in case that's them. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here and tell them thanks. So I don't know what this is for sure, but it's red. It's got something stuck on it right there. It's plastic. A real quick note too is that the fruit is still in the basket. Okay, Saturday, March 30th, 3:35. We were gone for what? 4 hours. Just got back, and first thing is the butterfly was in here, and it's out of the shell. But all the dolls are on the porch floor. The lid's clear over there. Okay? Now it did rain and stuff. But if it rained and the wind blew that way, then why are the chairs blown this way? Okay, so this chair is burnt up.
My chair was here, wasn't it?
That's right. There's two chairs missing.
I sit on.
There was my chair, this chair, and your chair. And there are two chairs missing, plus this one was burned up. And then yesterday when we burned this, we did not put that stick in there. So we got two chairs missing. Okay, that's plastic from this chair mountain. There is plastic apparently from this chair that was sitting over here. That's really weird, and we don't know what to make of it. If they just fell in from the wind? But if they did, see how that one's partially still there. Where's the other two chairs? Strange. I don't see them anywhere. There were two chairs over here on this side. Jim's chair was over there. I also think that if the wind was blowing hard enough to get this all over here like this, that these would be blowed, and they're not even moved. I believe somebody was up here messing around while we were gone. It is Sunday, March 31st, 12:49 p.m. This morning Jim got up and it was about 5:30 and he was in the bathroom shaving. The bathroom's just right inside this door, right there. He said that he heard something really loud, walking, thumping. He didn't know for sure where it was coming from, but he didn't want to open the garage door to look out here because it was so loud. He was afraid there was something in the garage. So I think eventually he said he came out and didn't really see anything, except there was a few things on the ground. This was on the ground and this was on the ground, and I took them in and cleaned them off because they were dirty and put them back. Other than that, he didn't see anything. Now when I came out to check things at about 8 o'clock, I checked this and the fruit was gone and this was out of the hole again. Then I noticed like mud marks up the corner of the siding there. So we decided to, instead of it hanging here, to move it down. So there's something is grasping this to climb, that they couldn't do that anymore. Then I noticed over here a partially eaten apple. And it was pretty fresh at the time. Grab a stick. It wasn't browned yet. It doesn't look like the other apple that I found in the back that had the big teeth marks. So I don't know what the heck that's all about. That's the first time that I found an eaten apple here in the yard recently. So, something else. There was fruit in the basket. See, it's been in there for a couple nights now. I came out here at about 11 o'clock, walked out, and I scared a deer that was here. It ran that way, and then another deer ran that way. So, then I got to thinking, well, are the deer pulling this down somehow and getting to it, you know? See, this is 5 feet up off the ground now. So, that's what's going on right now. And I would just like to say this. The events of the last couple days with the chair situation, and I don't know if the wind blew that over here or what, probably, but it was over there. But Sasquatch Interacting 101, Lesson 1. Sometimes you just don't know what the heck is going on. That's where I've been lately, especially with this fruit. So sometimes you just don't know what's going on for sure, especially when there's food involved. So I'm just about ready to stop putting food out. But I think I might try it with this move down, see what happens. And I suppose that it's possible that sometimes the Bigfoots are getting it, and sometimes something else is getting it. Like, the time before this time, when they took it, and it was the first time I moved it up, and it wasn't pulled down at all, but the fruit was gone, totally gone. I thought for sure that had to be Bigfoot because you'd have to reach in to get it out. You see how I'm having to reach in here? You know, and I'm a little under 5 feet tall. So I'm just confused. And we don't have any idea what that was that Jim heard this morning. He said it was too loud to be a small animal, like up on the roof. So, yeah. We do not know what's going on. Hey, look here. There's a little piece of the apple. And I don't believe... See, if that was the banana that was in the basket, it wouldn't be that dark yet. So I haven't found the banana. And, like, if it's a deer or something, which it's hard to believe a deer could get that out of there, would they peel a banana to eat it? And what about raccoons or whatever? If raccoons are getting it, would they peel a banana to eat it, or would they just eat the skin? And then you got, gifts that the day that the food was gone and the basket was not broken out at all, that's the day that there was a gift in here. So what the heck is going on? Just don't know. And here this is turned over, I just noticed that. So sometimes you just aren't sure what's going on. It's just a learning process all the time.